You have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Throw out wide to Walker. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Well, this defense for the Cardinals, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Here's Penix. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 23. The 3rd down conversion successful. A gain of 11. A play fake. Now Penix. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll throw with Penix. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence. It allows them to play better as the game goes on. Especially
crucial here on the road. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Give to Walker on the read option. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kenneth Walker, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0.
Cardinals nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Ed Oliver through the line and hitting him for the loss. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Levis looking to throw. He's got this complete to Burden. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Now Levis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Here we go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
23 window.
Levis to throw it. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it. And the Seahawks are going to take possession here at their own 33. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Now he's free at the 35. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Ken Walker, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Cardinals nothing. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And they'll come out with a 4-receiver set. 3rd and 9. They'll go to Barkley again. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. On 4th down, Matt Ariza is sent on to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is taken at the 18. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
31-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the shotgun, it's Penix. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 6.
And that's understanding where the markers are, because it's not just running to them. Because on the catch, you can actually be pushed back before the first down. It's getting past it and allowing that opportunity to drift back towards the first down line and still having picked it up. Really well run.
And he's brought down. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 8. They'll go play action here with Penix. Thomas brings it in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 29-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Walker now on 1st and 10. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now 2nd and 9. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Evades him at the 20. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. On the move to his left. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up fourth.
A 35-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And he's got it. Out of the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
Brian Thomas,
his first touchdown on the year.
and the Seahawks take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 21-0.
Cardinals nothing. Harrison Butker is set to kick
Now
off.
after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Make 13, make 13. And 13.
Levis sets up the throw here. That's complete. It's Jalen Pope.
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
Here's Matt Araiza now.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
119 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 6 yards in the first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Walker once more.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Penix working out of the gun here. Gets this complete to Shaheed.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
Now Penix.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, Penix. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Penix to the air once more.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. And they're going to have it on 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
And looking to throw, Penix.
Throwing left sideline incomplete. It's Washington. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Here's Walker. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
To the air, Penix.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Kenneth Grant, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Cards are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead and really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side, plenty of time for an opposing comeback as well. So when you have the chance to distance yourself from the opposition so early, partner, you know you don't want to let it slip away.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
He'll air this one toward Coleman.
And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Back to throw, it's Levis.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Levis back to throw.
Going up top. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Matt Arisen now on to punt this one away.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
1 second, all that remains.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ring 90.
Here's Levis. Now this completes a pull.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
Over the middle, complete. It's Coleman. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
Levis.
And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
And Oliver, that time to want to get in there and bring him down.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Tui Perotu got in and dropped him.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
They do go for it. Here's Levis.
And this one is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And there's an outstanding field position.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now a 2nd and 6. They run again with Dowdle. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the 1st down at the Cardinals' 22. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
A 41-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Barkley, inside handoff. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
A handoff, Barkley running left. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Down the left sideline. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. A huge play there for Arizona. Give him 42 yards on the ground.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Levis. That caught by Trimble. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
1st and goal.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Barkley is in.
Touchdown, Arizona. No CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively, because to me, it looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And just shutting him off there. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've been pretty anemic on this side of the football in the second half, just 3 points, and you just saw the touchdown go the other way, so it's a two-score game. We're not done here yet.
I think everyone's on the edge of their seats now because they're anticipating what's coming, and I sense that everyone is getting those they need to keep it on the ground. So if you're going to do that, hope the quarterback is stretched a little bit. Some bootlegs, right? Some fakes inside, getting out to the perimeter. Those might be open for him.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. T.J. Sanders in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. The offense on third down tonight, they've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This will be third and forever. Here's Penix. And Walker with it over the middle. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. That'll bring up fourth down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Here's Logan Cook now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield.
Like 54, like 54. 19. Hey, I'm back. Here. I'm back. 54, read it, son.
Now Levis. And that's going to be incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Like 54, like 54. 19. Go.
Levis looking to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
On third down, Barkley. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Desperation time now. Here's Levis. This one complete to Coleman. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So they really needed points here in a two-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover.
They'll throw with Penix. This one goes underneath to Walker.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
At the 40-yard line.
Levis to throw it.
Pass caught by Burden. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
7-yard gain. That's good for the Cardinals. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Levis sets up the throw here. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And Levis going back to the air. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 48-yard line.
Thomas goes in motion left. A running play, it's Dowdle.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
T.J. Sanders in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Like 49. 18.
They'll start out on the ground It's Saquon Barkley. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
10 at the 35-yard line.
A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
They'll go to Barkley again. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. The broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
So the victory here for Seattle. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but
I like where we're going with this. You say one to represent, like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people.